At some point, this shit stopped getting funny.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Kanye, what now? We all know Kanye started out on this crusade, if you will, to get back his ex-wife Kim Kardashian. Kim has had no qualms about exposing the world, if you will, to her new relationship with Pete Davidson. Kanye has said that Kim is keeping the kids from him and all these other things, that Pete will never be around his kids. He's bought a house across the street. And, he even this past Valentine's Day decided to send a whole black pickup truck full of roses to Kim's house. Well, not only did the nigga do that, he been going hard on Instagram. As you can see via the two posts, one which references one of the most hilarious scenes ever in the movie Baby Boy, which you gotta admit that nigga was call for your mama. Yeah, call for your mama. But this nigga says, upon my wife's request, please, nobody's gonna do anything physical to Skeet. I'm gonna handle the situation myself. She sent a text to him, and he took a screenshot of the text, said, "You're creating a dangerous and scary environment, and someone will hurt Pete, and this will be all your fault." Here's the issue. It does not have to be Kanye West. It does not have to be people directly associated with Kanye West. This shit has got. I'm gonna tell you something, and and this is the thing about it. In my quick summarization, and I'll pass it over to you. We are watching an ex be stalked in real time, and too many people think this shit is funny. And I laugh ironically because it's not funny anymore.
Because it's not funny at all. Because if this was happening to if this was your sisters, your mama, your aunties, and their boyfriend was doing this shit, buying the place within the neighborhood to keep an eye on them and shit, they're trying to date someone else, and all of a sudden they're putting all sorts of shit on social media, blasting their name out and all this fucking shit. The truth is, I understand that Kanye is bipolar. I understand that he's apparently off his meds because he said that he doesn't like how they make him feel and they stifle his creativity. That is not an excuse to be abusive. He is being emotionally fucking abusive right now, and Kim is right. There are enough crazy people obsessed with Kanye that Kanye just saying this shit about fuck Pete Davidson, fuck him up, all that kind of shit. I hate this nigga. They will go and ride on this nigga without Kanye's blessing. They'll just fucking do it like, I did it for you, dog. Like, we've seen crazier shit happen.
Mm-hmm.
So we are genuinely watching an abusive fucker do this in real time. And the funny thing is, we've seen this, even though he's bipolar, we've seen this behavior in him for a long time. Honestly, all the bullshit with Taylor and gaslighting her with all that shit, with the song and shit and all that, whatnot. Doing it with black folk, with slavery is a choice and all this shit to us and whatnot. He has a tendency to fuck with people, let alone the people that are supposedly in his corner that he abuses. Jay-Z and the beef he fucking started with him for no fucking reason. The beef with Big Sean and John Legend that he did when he was on the Drink Champs and shit. He continuously is abusing the people around him. And what's scary about this is because it's his soon-to-be ex-wife, who is the ward over his children, the primary ward over his children and whatnot. I am terrified this is going to turn to some OJ shit. Honestly, I am genuinely scared this is going to turn to some OJ shit, and niggas are laughing. It's not fucking funny, man. It's really not.
And that's the thing. I think people forget about what happened with OJ, and I know it's an older situation and whatnot, but you have to look at this as like, I understand. Look, let me just say this straight up. Let me be 100% with y'all. I understand when you lose your ex, the love of your life, how it hurts, how you want them back. I get that. We all have been there at one point in time and another. But there is a level when it goes from I want you back, so they'll never want to have anything else to do with you. When you're going on this level, this tirade, this stalking at this crusade where you're trying to not only just say you want your ex back, which was one thing, but the Pete Davidson got AIDS, all this other crazy shit he's been saying about Pete Davidson. Made sure he referenced him on the games track easy, like all these different things. It's like it's not. I know Kanye as you're an awkward ass nigga. Yes, this is a mental situation with it, but also like everybody said, you've just said it. This dude's fans are not the ones.
Yeah. And the last part, and then we'll kind of let this go. I also agree that the fucked up part is, and Weedman Wade just said it, I'll try it. I forget that we can pull up comments on our end. I was just looking at it from the dashboard. But Wee Man Wade said it. He was like, what pisses me off about this is people know that I'm bipolar. Kanye acting a fool makes people have expectations that I'm just going to snap soon. And that's the problem. Whenever people love to just throw around those terms or to not address, they know they have an issue, but they don't address it and then they wild out. You are 1,000% making other people of any sort of condition that might be. It doesn't have to be mental health stuff. It could be of a demographic group. It could be whatever. You were just letting people think that that's how this shit fucking works. It's mad fucking disrespectful. And I genuinely wish somebody would stop this shit.
We will see, unfortunately, what happens, man. It's I don't want the worst to happen to this again. I never heard of a nigga that much obsessed. It was like, I'm gonna buy the house across the street. First of all, as it'd be a different story if it was like there's levels of petty that go with that. But that, I don't even know if that's petty no more. Like, yo, that ain't even petty. It ain't, I don't think it's not even petty anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. The last thing I just thought about that I would just say, I mean, I don't like the Kardashians. I've never been a fan of them at all. I don't like what Kris does and the drama she brings about the whole situation. But and they in a certain way, by throwing him into this drama and this bullshit, you have awakened a beast that nobody. But that does not excuse his behavior. That's just my last little bit on that. So
Blerds in the Hood every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. All full episodes exclusively available on Twitch for the month of February. www.twitch.tv/BLERDS, the letter NTHEHOOD. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe.